Hi guys! I was tagged by the lovely Lita from Lita Kino to do the Manga Worldwide Tag. I will of course leave her video and the two creators of this tag as well down in the description. The first question is, where are you from? I am from the US. I grew up in Southern California and I recently moved to Seattle, Washington. Question 2 is, where do you buy manga in store and online? And I have only bought 2 manga. Fruits Basket Volumes 1 and 2, and I bought both of these off of Amazon. The only reason I don't have more is because my library is amazing and it has so much manga. Question 3 is, does your country publish manga? Yes, it definitely does. I am very lucky that I get to live somewhere that has so many different publishing companies that are translating all of this amazing manga for me to consume. Question 4 is, what is your childhood or school experience with manga? I very vividly remember owning 1 volume of manga as a kid, probably in elementary or middle school. I had 1 volume of Peach Girl, and it was like volume 3 or 4 or something, so I had no idea what was going on with the story, but I loved it. I remember feeling very excited and almost like I had something bad because it was dealing with boy drama and friend drama, and that was nothing that my parents ever let me near. They would not let me buy teen magazines or anything, so the fact that I had this book that was just full of all of this boy drama was just such an exciting little secret for me to have for some reason. I don't know. But apparently my heart knew it loved shoujo from a very young age. But I didn't read any manga other than that until 2 years ago when I started getting into anime. I had watched Pokemon and some Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon as a kid, but I didn't really recognize them as anime, as Japanese cartoons. And when I was a little bit older and I did recognize them as Japanese cartoons, I thought that they were silly and they were for kids, and I stayed away from them until I was literally 22, 2 years ago. And I'm so upset at myself for having thought that, because I just discovered the world of anime and manga, and I don't know what I was thinking, because now I'm just so totally invested in it and I wish I'd discovered it sooner. But oh well, I will make up for all of that lost time now. I kind of already have been. It is insane the rate at which I consume manga and anime. Question 5 is, do you have any friends who read manga? I have gotten my boyfriend to start reading manga, which is just the most satisfying feeling ever. It's like I converted him and it's great. Of course, he'll only read the manga for whatever anime he's watching that isn't finished because he's impatient, but you know what? It's a step in the right direction. Other than that though, I don't know anyone in real life who reads manga. Actually, that's a lie. No, my cousin also reads manga. Does that count? I don't think she does as much anymore, but I'm pretty sure she read Fruits Basket recently, so I see her. Question 6 is, what does your family think of manga? My dad will jokingly call them silly Japanese cartoons, but he's never really serious about that. He respects all of my hobbies. Both of my parents have. They're both extremely supportive and not at all judgmental. My dad will even keep an eye out when he goes to visit bookstores. If they have a big manga section, he'll send me a picture. And the final bonus question is, do you have any plans to learn Japanese or visit Japan? I just came back from Japan in July, and that was my 2nd trip there, so yes, I definitely have plans to visit Japan. I have visited twice and I want to go back so bad. I literally just came back and I want to go back. And as for Japanese, I have been learning it already since seriously, since probably the start of the year when I booked my tickets to Japan originally, because I wanted to be able to communicate while I was there and not die on the street. But since coming back, I am still studying. Sengetsu wa Nihon ni ikimashita. Nihongo wa benkyou shite imasu. I am so bad. But yes, I am still learning, and I hope to master it more by the time I go to Japan again. Thank you so much to Lita who tagged me. This was a lot of fun and very unexpected. I feel like I haven't been reading much manga recently, but I tend to go in phases. I will have a bout of just reading all manga, and then I'll have a bout of just reading all books, and right now I'm currently in the books phase, but I'm sure the manga will start working its way back in soon. As for people I tag, I have not prepared at all, so they're going to go on the screen now when I figure out who they are. I should probably organize better. Also, if you see this and you want to do it, please do it. I officially tag you. That is not a cop-out because I don't know who I'm tagging, just so you know. I am interested in everyone's manga backstory. So I hope you all answer these questions too, and I will see you later. Bye!